Hey friends, in part 1 of this video series I analyzed my multitasking and I established some rules that I will follow in this video in order to avoid multitasking and live a single tasked life for a day. No background audio when I'm doing other things. And yes, before you ask, that also means when I put away the phone. Let's go with the need to check the phone all the time and get stuck on it. Schedule all my activities on the computer because that's a huge source of my scattered attention, multitasking, unproductive life. So here is my single task day. I got up nice and early to make the most out of the day and also make this a symbol of me getting back to productive and healthy ways by training and getting up. A minute ago I just put on a podcast and started doing things on the phone. I'm just so used to it, so I'm gonna struggle with reminding myself of this challenge. I got carried away. I'm going for a morning run, something I haven't done for ages, but it's time to get back into those ways. So I did make this run a bit easier by having a friend come join me. Yeah, real life friend, RLF. Was definitely easier than not listening to anything, but according to the rules I'm allowed to run with someone, just not with anything in here. I just got back from a run and I got straight to my phone, checked everything and got ready to put on a podcast before going to the shower. It's just so amazing how much I rely on that phone to keep me accompanied when I do everything. I'm such a phone addict that I even bring up my phone when it's not even in my hands. I have a pretty low demanding job at the moment, so I'm always free to listen to music or podcasts or read an article every now and then. But of course today there is none of that, so I wonder how much more productive and how much more of a better employee I will be today than normal. I have a 5-hour shift and there's still a couple of hours before I start. So now I'm going to make a plan of what I'm going to do before my shift starts and stick to it. But first, something I should have done this morning. I have this notes section here, so if I come up with something that I have to do at some point, or if I get a good idea, I'll not let it interfere with what I'm doing, but I'll write it down so I can do it later. I didn't intend on being super productive today, but I finally took the time to sort out my photographs and folders and cleaned out my external hard drive. I was only planning on not multitasking, but for now it seems like it has some great side effects as well. And now it's on to something that I've been dreading. Throughout the workday I didn't open one news page and it felt horrible. I'm gonna feel so behind when I meet people and we're gonna discuss the important matters of society. Nah, I think I'll be fine. I gave myself the permission to check my phone once during the workday, and this was not reactive, this was highly intentional and just to sort out the rest of the day. Well planned. In the quiet periods I found myself getting more and more crazy. I started singing, making strange sounds, and I started talking to myself. But I can definitely say that I was more attentive and more focused on work and produced more quality work than I normally do. This month I should definitely get the Employee of the Month award. Oh, month. Hey, come on. Not the most exciting day of my life, so cheers for still watching. Nonetheless, I'm going to the store and without the company of this product. Man, this must be one of the most interesting videos on YouTube. Person going to the store without his cell phone. Success. By the way, I'm not as tall as it might seem in this location. I'm just in a summer cabin that is very small and cute. During this groundbreaking experiment, I was more attentive and more proficient, if it was work or if it was personal with videos. I got so much more done when I didn't allow myself to switch between tasks, however sensible that other task might have been. When you force yourself to have a list by your side and you respect it, it makes you so much more effective than telling yourself that, yeah, I'm gonna do this today, but first I gotta see that video, that meme of a rabbit or whatever, and then the initial plan could be long gone. You get more time to think your own thoughts, not just observing and listening to others. Cons: you run the risk of getting bored, but I don't know, is it that bad being bored every once in a while? Moving forward, I'm going to try to be more structured on the computer. I've always liked taking notes, and I'm going to continue having a pad by my side so I can write down things that might come up or things that I need to remember instead of jumping straight to them. And I'll shut off my phone more often. Already after a day, I feel like it's less of a compulsion to check it every time I see it. And that's the direction I would like to move towards. And now I ask you, YouTube, could you please serve the video most suited for this specific viewer? For example, right here. Cheers. Thank you for watching.